All right, episode or installment number 4 of Never Seen LA about Jonas Never. Follow him at Never 1959 on Instagram. The guy's unreal. He's done so much LA mural art. He's done it in a lot of places, but his art is great. Hey, last time we did Touch of Venice, and really right here on the same building, we have a depiction of Saint Mark, who Mark the Evangelist depicted on this one. He's the patron saint of Venice. Mark is was the closest of the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and concurrent with Jesus, because he would have been roughly in the area of like 50 AD, while Jesus ascended in roughly 20 AD, something like that. Now, that said, Abbot Kinney was, of course, the founder of Venice. So Abbot Kinney, and Venice was founded in roughly 1905, and it was really kind of like a part of what would have been then called Ocean Park. It didn't really be called Venice moving forward until 1911, and it was patterned after Venice of Italy. When Abbot Kinney was like 16, he traveled through Europe. He loved Venice, so when he, as an older man, was able to develop this area, one of the things, and we're only 2 blocks from here, would have been the gondolas. He actually brought in real gondoliers, real gondolas from Venice. Right there at the Windward Circle would have been a huge area where all those gondolas, I mean, look, Venice High School are the gondoliers. So that's where a lot of that comes from. Now, Mark, the basilica that's in Venice, is really what makes that city. And here, I love that Jonas has depicted Mark down here in Venice, because St. Mark, the actual parish, is really a big part of Venice. In fact, I went there. My producers, Marlee and Christine, went there. Most of my family, which came to Venice in about 1915, went to St. Mark. I mean, all of us know that, and most of us went there, and I'll bet a lot of us don't even know, really, who Mark was. I like that Mark is depicted as a strong and intimidating force. Reminds me a lot of the nuns at St. Mark. Okay, just kidding, Sister Martha, easy. But look, Mark always was noted as a scholar, and you'll see Jonas putting his Venice touch on it. The book that Mark holds here is a Dogtown book. That's pretty cool. Mark, he chronicled a lot of Peter's teachings, so he has a really central role in the Christian faith. Also, he's a founder of the Church of Alexandria, which puts him as a founder of the Coptic disciplines of the church as well. So that's really interesting. So you got the patron saint, Jonas, he puts Never up there, and that's great. The only thing that's not depicted in this particular one would be a lion. He's always associated with a lion in both Venice, Italy, and of course St. Mark is the lions. That's their namesake. The lion, it's said, sleeps with his eyes open, which represents Jesus having never really fallen asleep in his tomb and rising. And so anyways, I think we got a pretty good one here on Jonas Never, St. Mark. All right, we're learning right here in Zephyr Court. Hey, you can always follow our Never Seen LA series, and hopefully you get a little bit of background on Jonas's work. But I highly encourage you to look them up and keep your eyes open, because it's all over the place. Never 1959, Never Seen LA, coming again next week.